ask about OSU. They're a different team with Spencer, obviously.
Yes.
So, what's your thoughts on what they're doing, especially with him?
He's a really, really dynamic football player, and I think we figured it up yesterday. Going back to his high school days, he's had 90-something career starts as either a high school quarterback or a college quarterback, and that's a lot of snaps when you're starting 90-something ball games. So that's a lot of snaps. He puts pressure on the defense with his mobility, creates explosive plays, and he leads the Big 12 in total offense, I think. And so he's a guy that, and he's back, he's ready to roll, and it's a great challenge and a great opportunity for us. So, but we have a lot of respect for him and how he operates, and certainly adds an element, not just the element of his athleticism, but the element of his experience and his decision making.
Just a little bit more about Spencer. You talked after the game on Saturday about some of the issues defending Garrett Green on the ground, his mobility. What struggles or what challenges are there with defending Spencer specifically with his mobility, and what can you guys do to improve in that area?
Well, I think that, if you look at like mobile quarterbacks across the board, when teams spread you out and create space with formations, all right, they also create scramble lanes, running lanes. And what we have to do is we have to do a really good job, excuse me, of closing off those scramble lanes with our rush, whether it's a 3-man rush. Obviously, there's another lane or a 4-man rush. So I mean, whatever you do, but to have a rush plan in place to be able to limit his area of operation and keep him in the pocket. And that's like happened, that's since mobile quarterbacks started being mobile quarterbacks when the spread offense was invented. Part of the things that and if you look at the impact it had in the NFL, right? It had the same level of impact as far as the NFL, as far as guys, all those guys that make $30 or $40 million. Those owners don't want those quarterbacks running with the ball much, taking those shots either. So.
With how much Spencer Sanders has been in and out of the lineup, how much do you guys have to digest and worry about not just one, but the two other quarterbacks that Oklahoma State's kind of thrown out there over the last month?
Well, they've been productive as well. It's certainly but based on, how we're preparing for Sanders, and we're preparing for all of them, and how the different things they do, and they tweak their offense to suit the skill set of all the quarterbacks. So, that's something we've got to prepare for all three of them.
How difficult is that to kind of divvy out the limited time you've got during the week to all three of those guys?
Yeah, it's a challenge, but at the same time, it's a necessity, and it's something we've got to do. Yeah.
Did you talk about OSU's defense, especially their front?
Yeah. The biggest thing that stands out is they're league leading in third down. They've been great in third down. Obviously, with the way we played third down on Saturday, that'll be a huge deal for us on Saturday. So that's the thing that sticks out initially, and then creating some turnovers. They've done a great job of that, creating 5 turnovers last week versus Iowa State. So we've got to be great situation and take care of the rock.
You mentioned the defensive front for Oklahoma State. You've seen a lot of talented defensive lines. What makes this group kind of unique as opposed to some of the other skill sets you see in the Big 12?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just effort and not staying on blocks. These guys do an unbelievable job of getting off of blocks, not staying blocks, and getting to the football. And so when you see that on tape, you understand exactly what the game's going to be like on Saturday. These guys are going to play tough. They're going to play hard. They don't stay blocked. So we got to, match and surpass that effort.
Talk a lot about Oklahoma State's front. What are they doing in the back end, their secondary, or how do they play back there?
Yeah, they've been solid. Again, they've created turnovers. I think that's the biggest thing that, again, sticks out is that they've made plays on the ball. They've got a bunch of eyes on the football, and they've made plays.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.